Alright, y'all, so in this video I want to talk about credit utilization and how much credit you should have available to you on a monthly basis, we're going to say. So right here, this is in my Credit Karma account, and Credit Karma just gives you certain tips regarding credit and the factors that go into your credit score, how you can build your credit score, and the best usage of credit and all of this stuff. So we're gonna go through this. So number one says credit card use matters most for each individual card. 2, the average use across all your cards is important too. 3, try to stay under 30%. Under 10% is even better. And remember, you don't need to carry any credit card debt to build your credit. So the first one, the credit card use matters most for each individual card. So what I try to do is, across my credit cards, is I try to stay under 10% on each card. And if I see that one, okay, so when what they mean by under 10% is you wanna use, if you have $1,000 available in your in credit, if you have $1,000, that's the total amount. You want to spend below 10% of that 1,000. So that will mean you want to stay below $100. You don't want to spend over $100 of that $1,000 available to you. And so me, if I see that, I like to put as many expenses I can on my credit cards, because you get cash back rewards for it. Or not just cash back, you get other rewards also, but I mostly use cash back. So you want to put as many expenses on there as possible, right? So me, if I see that if your living expenses is, let's say, $2,000 a month, that's your total. Every month you spend up $2,000. You want to have at least $20,000 available to you. That way you can put all of your living expenses, your monthly living expenses, on the credit card, on the credit cards, and it's still under that 10%. Right? So me really, I like to have even more than, like, if my living expenses was $2,000 a month, I don't want just $20,000. You know, I don't want $20,000 in available credit. I want more than that, really, just in case anything comes up, any increase in my expenses happen, or just to have extra credit available to me so I can leverage it. So that's what I like to do. So if I see that I'm too close to that 10%, I try to get even more credit. That way I'm not even near it. Just in case anything comes up, I know I'm well under 10%, really. But you also don't want too much credit to where you're not using some of it. So let's say if you have like 20 credit cards, let's just say, that's a lot, but let's just say you have 20 credit cards and you're you're probably not going to use some of them. I mean, I won't say you probably not, because you don't need to put much. You can put $1 on a credit card and that's fine. Really, people think you gotta spend like a lot of money on these. You don't need to do that. You can spend $1 and it's fine. But if it's hard for you to manage all those credit cards, then you don't want all those credit cards. You don't have to go crazy with it. You know, you don't have to go crazy with it, but you should want a good amount to where you're well under, where you can be well under that 10%. So it's like you're not even inching close to it. And I've heard some people say that 30% is fine, which it says right here is fine, which it is. But me, I like to go for an A+, so I try to stay under 10%, right? And so if you're under 10% on all of your individual cards, then you're going to be under 10% across all your cards. It only makes sense. So that's what I like to do. This was going to be it's a quick video. Stay under 10%, and if you can put as many expenses as possible. I like to put as many expenses as possible on my credit cards so I can get rewards back. If you're using cards, if you're using cash, then you're missing out on. I'm not even gonna say that, because sometimes cash is good things about cash too. I'm not gonna get into all that, but yeah, if you are using cards, if you are using debit cards, if you're using debit cards, you might just want to go ahead and try to use credit cards. But just make sure you're staying under 10%, or even under 30%. 10% is better though. And get those rewards back. And make sure you're using each card, because if you don't, the credit card company can cancel the card, and that can affect your credit as well. And remember to pay the monthly balance off every time in full. Don't just do the minimum. Do the full. Well, if you can. If things come up, hopefully things don't come up, to where you can't pay the full balance because of the interest or whatnot. But I mean, hey, do what you gotta do. So that's pretty much it. It's a short video. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys next video.